Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Life is unpredictable. It's going to test you, it's going to push you, it's going to throw storms at you when you least expect it. But the question is, can you remain calm? Can you stand tall when the winds try to knock you down? See, the mind, it's like a muscle. You don't just wake up one day and have mental strength. No, you train it, you build it, you discipline it. Just like an athlete trains for the game, you got to train your mind for life. Calmness is a strength, a quiet power that separates those who react impulsively from those who respond wisely. In a world filled with noise, stress, and constant challenges, the ability to remain calm is what allows people to make the best decisions, handle adversity, and navigate life with confidence. When emotions take over, mistakes are made, words are spoken that can't be taken back, and opportunities slip away. But when a person remains calm, they maintain control, not just over themselves, but over the entire situation. Think about the greatest leaders, the most successful individuals, and the people who command respect. They are not the ones who panic under pressure, who lash out in frustration, or who crumble when things don't go their way. They are the ones who pause, breathe, and assess before they act. They understand that emotions, if left unchecked, can be destructive. Anger, fear, and anxiety cloud judgment, making even the smartest people make bad choices. But a calm mind is a clear mind, and clarity leads to success. Calmness is not about ignoring problems or pretending difficulties don't exist. It's about facing challenges with a steady mind. Life is unpredictable. There will be setbacks, failures, disappointments, and moments that push you to your limits. But in every situation, you have a choice. React emotionally or respond with wisdom. Those who react emotionally may regret their words and actions, but those who remain calm will always have the upper hand. Imagine a storm hitting the ocean. The surface may be rough, the waves may crash violently, but deep beneath, the water remains still. That is what true calmness looks like. On the outside, life may be chaotic, but inside, you must remain steady. That kind of control doesn't come naturally. It has to be trained. It takes practice. It requires self-awareness, discipline, and the ability to step back and see the bigger picture. Calmness is a form of strength because it allows you to navigate life without being controlled by temporary emotions. It helps you handle conflict without escalating it. It allows you to make decisions with clarity instead of desperation. And most importantly, it gives you peace. A calm mind is a powerful mind. When you are calm, you don't get caught up in unnecessary drama, you don't let fear dictate your choices, and you don't allow small inconveniences to ruin your day. People respect those who remain composed under pressure. They trust those who don't let emotions dictate their actions. Calmness commands attention without needing to be loud. It speaks for itself. It is a quiet confidence, a steady force that keeps you grounded no matter what happens. In every challenge, in every difficult moment, train yourself to pause before you react. Breathe, assess, and then respond with wisdom. Because in the end, calmness is not just a trait, it is a power, and those who master it master life itself. Your mind is like a muscle. Just as you train your body to be strong, flexible, and resilient, you must train your mind to handle challenges, stress, and adversity. Mental strength is not something you are simply born with. It is something you build through discipline, practice, and consistent effort. Just like lifting weights strengthens the body, training your mind strengthens your ability to stay focused, calm, and in control no matter what life throws at you. Every day, you face situations that test your patience, emotions, and ability to think clearly. Some people let these challenges break them, while others use them as opportunities to grow. The difference is mental conditioning. When you train your mind, you develop the ability to stay composed in difficult moments. You don't let stress overwhelm you, and you don't allow small setbacks to throw you off course. You become mentally tough, able to handle pressure and keep moving forward. Training your mind requires daily effort. Just as an athlete doesn't build strength by working out once a month, you won't build mental strength by practicing self-control only when things get tough. It's a habit, a discipline that you must cultivate every single day. It starts with awareness. paying attention to your thoughts, your reactions, and your emotion? Are you letting small inconveniences ruin your mood? Are you giving up too easily when things don't go your way? Are you allowing negativity to take control of your mind? These are signs that your mental muscle needs training. One of the most important aspects of mental training is learning to stay in control of your thoughts. Your mind will believe whatever you tell it repeatedly. If you constantly fill it with doubt, fear, and negativity, that's what will dominate your thinking. But if you train yourself to focus on solutions, to see challenges as opportunities, and to remain positive, even in difficult situations, your mind will become stronger. It will become conditioned to respond with resilience instead of panic, with confidence instead of hesitation. Another crucial part of mental training is discipline. Just like physical exercise requires commitment, mental training requires you to consistently challenge yourself. Step out of your comfort zone, push through fear, do things that make you uncomfortable because that's where growth happens. Every time you overcome a mental obstacle, you become stronger. Every time you choose patience over frustration, focus over distraction, or courage over fear, you are training your mind to be more powerful. People who don't train their minds are easily shaken. They crumble under pressure, give up when things get hard, and let emotions dictate their actions. But those who take control of their mental state can handle anything. They are unshaken by stress, unmoved by negativity, and unstoppable in their pursuit of success. The key is consistency. Just like a muscle, your mind will get stronger the more you train it, challenge it, push it, and discipline it. Because when your mind is strong, nothing can break you. In life, you will face moments that test your patience, challenge your emotions, and push you to react impulsively. When someone disrespects you, when things don't go your way, when pressure builds, your first instinct might be to lash out, panic, or make a quick decision. But the difference between people who lose control and those who master every situation is one simple habit. They breathe before they react. Breathing is the easiest yet most powerful tool you have to regain control in any situation. It sounds simple, almost too simple, but its effects are profound. When you take a deep breath before reacting, you create a pause, a space between what happens to you and how you choose to respond. In that space lies clarity, wisdom, and control. Most people skip this step. They let emotions take over, they raise their voices, they say things they regret, they make impulsive choices. But those who learn to pause and breathe develop an unshakable ability to remain calm, no matter what is happening around them. Physiologically, breathing deeply slows down your heart rate, calms your nervous system, and reduces stress hormones. When you're angry or anxious, your breath becomes shallow and rapid. This signals to your brain that you are in danger, making you feel even more out of control. But when you intentionally slow your breathing, you send the opposite message. You are safe, you are in control, and you can handle the situation. This simple act shifts your entire state of mind. Beyond the physical effects, breathing before reacting gives you time to think. How many times have you said something in the heat of the moment only to regret it later? How many times have you made a decision out of fear or frustration only to realize it wasn't the best choice? When you pause to take a deep breath, you interrupt that automatic reaction and give yourself the chance to respond with wisdom. You give yourself the opportunity to choose your words carefully, to assess the situation logically, and to act in a way that serves you rather than harms you. In stressful moments, remind yourself, breathe first, act second. Take one deep breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. If the situation is intense, take 2 or 3. That short moment of stillness can make all the difference. It allows you to step back, see the bigger picture, and avoid getting caught up in temporary emotions. Mastering this habit will change your life. It will improve your relationships because you won't speak out of anger. It will make you more effective in high-pressure situations because you will think before making decisions. It will protect your peace because you won't let minor frustrations ruin your day. People who control their breath control their reactions. People who control their reactions control their outcomes. And people who control their outcomes shape their destiny. Train yourself to breathe before you react, and you will always have the advantage. Fear is one of the most powerful forces that can hold you back in life. It keeps you stuck, makes you doubt yourself, and convinces you that you're not capable of overcoming challenges. But fear is an illusion. It's a voice in your head that gets louder when you give it attention. The only way to silence that voice is to choose faith instead. Faith and fear cannot exist in the same mind at the same time. You must decide which one will guide your actions. Fear will tell you to quit before you even start. It will make you question your abilities, your dreams, and your worth. It will remind you of every mistake you've made, every failure you've experienced, and every time you've been rejected. It will exaggerate the risks and minimize the rewards. If you listen to fear, you will hesitate. You will second guess yourself. You will stay in your comfort zone, never knowing what you could have achieved. Faith, on the other hand, tells a different story. Faith reminds you that you are capable, that you are strong, and that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Faith doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means believing in possibilities, even when you can't see them yet. It means trusting that things will work out even if you don't have all the answers. It means taking action despite uncertainty because you know deep down that you are meant for more. Choosing faith over fear is a daily practice. Every time you face a difficult situation, you have a choice. Will you let fear dictate your response, or will you trust that you have what it takes to handle it? Fear tells you to back down, but faith tells you to push forward. Fear creates doubt, but faith gives you confidence. Fear is loud and chaotic, but faith is steady and unshaken. Think about the moments in your life when you were afraid to take a risk, but you did it anyway. Maybe it was speaking in front of a crowd, applying for a job you didn't think you'd get, or stepping into a new opportunity. What happened? You realized that fear was just a barrier in your mind. Once you pushed past it, you saw that you were stronger than you thought. That's the power of faith. It takes you places fear never could. Greatness is never achieved by those who let fear control them. The most successful people in the world didn't get there because they never felt fear. They got there because they chose faith every time fear tried to stop them. They believed in themselves when no one else did. They kept moving forward when everything seemed uncertain. They knew that fear is temporary, but regret lasts forever. So when fear whispers in your ear, answer with faith. Trust in your ability to figure things out. Know that every challenge is preparing you for something greater. Walk with confidence, not because you have all the answers, but because you believe in yourself. Faith is the key to unlocking your true potential. Choose it every time. Life is not easy. It will test you, break you down, and make you question your own strength. Everyone faces hardship, loss, failure, disappointment, and setbacks. But the truth is, tough times don't last forever. They come like storms, heavy and fierce, but eventually they pass. The real question is, will you stand strong and endure, or will you let the storm defeat you? Because while tough times are temporary, tough people are unshakable. Toughness is not about avoiding challenges, it's about facing them head on. It's about standing firm when everything around you is trying to break you. When life knocks you down, weak-minded people stay down, but tough people get back up. Again and again. The strongest individuals aren't the ones who have never struggled. They are the ones who kept going when everything seemed impossible. Think about the people you admire. Great leaders, successful entrepreneurs, world-class athletes. They didn't achieve greatness by having an easy life. They faced rejection, failure, and pain, but they refused to let those things define them. They used hardship as fuel to push forward. They understood that setbacks are not signs to quit, they are opportunities to grow stronger. One of the biggest differences between those who succeed and those who don't is mindset. Weak people see tough times as the end, while tough people see them as a beginning. When things go wrong, weak people complain, give up, and make excuses. Tough people adapt, learn, and find a way forward. They don't allow temporary struggles to make them forget who they are or what they are capable of. Resilience is a skill that must be built. No one is born with an unbreakable mindset. It is developed through experience. Every time you face a challenge and refuse to give up, you become stronger. Every time you push through fear and self-doubt, you prove to yourself that you can handle more than you thought. And every time you choose to keep going despite the pain, you train yourself to be unstoppable. One of the greatest truths in life is that nothing stays the same forever. Just as good times come and go, so do tough times. No storm lasts forever, no night stays dark forever, and no struggle is permanent. The pain you feel today will eventually fade, and the hardships you are facing now will one day become a story of triumph. but only if you refuse to quit. So when life gets difficult, when you feel exhausted, when you think you can't take one more step, remember this: you are stronger than your struggles. You have survived everything life has thrown at you so far, and you will survive this too. Tough times will pass, but you will remain. Keep pushing forward, keep fighting, keep believing in yourself. Because no matter how hard things get, tough people always rise. And that's exactly what you were born to do.